Katie O'Reilly. Welcome to KTO's Food Carnival. Late night snacks, indulging ourselves. Episode 1 just got us warmed up, and now here's for number 2. This is going to be a 4-part series because these snacks are our personal indulgences. Since we all eat, we all have opinions. I'm going to mix and create some great stuff, getting sometimes really greasy and sometimes a little bit healthy. Either way, you're going to love it. You're in for a carnival ride. Let's go back into the carnival kitchen. Hi, I'm Katie O'Reilly and welcome to KTO's Food Carnival. This is episode 2 of a 4-part series on late night snacks. Indulgence. It's all about indulgence after the hours. We want what we want and we're going to get it any way we can. So let's make it together. This is going to be fun and I'm showing you tricks and tips to doing a lot of it in advance. So you can have the best late night party food your guests have ever seen. Check it out. Let's start with our savory. What speaks to us? We all, as a nation, love pizza. Oh my God, the ooey gooey goodness, that forever flavorful comfort food that screams and calls us all hours of the night. So, here we go. This is the best way I can show you how to make pizza. Say no more. Stop your horses. Here we go. Pizza is the answer to all your late night cravings. I don't care what else you're serving. You could be serving a lobster with caviar and people are still going to go grab that pizza. It's incredible. So we here in America have a lot of varieties and I say keep it simple. Choose a crust. Whether you choose to make your own crust or you go buy a store-bought product, it's up to you. So free yourself up. Don't burden yourself. But if you are going to make your own crust, don't think you're going to be whipping your dough around the kitchen late night. Let's pre-bake that crust. We want to see these crusts baked off so you're not dealing with raw dough. I make mine individual size because they're easier to handle and we get more bang for your buck, if you know what I mean. Let's start here. Got our crust, just got home from the party. What do we need to do? These are the steps you cannot necessarily do in advance. It's the building. Just a glaze of olive oil really saturates and flavors that entire crust and allows it to get caramelized and crispy in the oven, which, in my opinion, more flavor that goes into your crust. That's why people use older yeast and things, and their pizza tastes so good. The more flavor you get in your mouth. The crust is the vehicle. What's next? A delicious sauce. We don't want to be using a lot of ingredients on this, so when you're making your sauce, put the ingredients that you like into your sauce, whether that's extra oregano. I love a lot of Parmesan cheese because it adds that aged flavor. Now, personally, I'm a sauce gal. Many are not, but I say kind of go in a traditional liberal direction with the sauce because you don't want a dry pizza. This is late night snacking, and decadence and indulgence are our themes. So I say go with a lot because, well, that's just what a glutton would do. And here we are together, late night partying. We want to see some ooey gooey goodness, right? We're not trying to cut corners here. Okay. Each and every pizza, in my opinion, should get cheese. If you don't like cheese, maybe follow your own recipe. But tonight, late night snacking, we're going hardcore cheese. And that's because I really like cheese. And so do most people. When they're partying, they want the ooey gooey. So don't over cheese, but enough cheese. Now, if you're vegetarian, let's do a little fresh mozzarella because that's going to be incredible. And fresh basil. Let's just call that the caprese. Then, the non-vegetarians of the world, we get our sausage, right? Oh, yes we do. Crumbled up, cooked up already, Saute in advance in a pan. Get it nice and caramelized. You're good to go. It becomes just a finger topping after that. Nothing icky on your fingers. Pepperoni, always easy. But my thinking on pepperoni is people like it on every single bite. So, here you have it. We're going to stick them in the oven, 425, for about 7 to 8 minutes. And when it comes out, whatever your desired topping, that hot cheese with that tomato sauce and the bread is beautiful in your mouth. It's a symphony, and it sings the same song almost every time you eat it. Recognizing comfort food. That's the thing, is we want to recognize those tastes and those sensations in our palate. That's what it means to be comfortable. There's an element of grease to it. I'm not going to kid you. This next item definitely brings a little step forward in the greasy direction. Gyro. A late night gyro. Not the highest quality traditional Greek gyro that we might find in Greece or in a really high-end restaurant, but kind of more that late night, gritty, I want to eat it and I want to eat it now. However, it is packed with some serious freshness. Let's check it out. The gyros. I grew up in Chicago, where there is a gigantuan Greek town, and I ate there every Sunday with my family ever since I was about 2. So gyros is in my blood. So for a late night decadent treat, gyros calls my name. Now, this is not the finest gyros you'll ever find, as in Greek town. However, for a late night treat, I'm going to show you some decadent indulgence going on right here, and it's easy. Okay, first of all, find yourself a good gyros product. It's already made for you, seasoned, pre-cooked. What you want to do is lay it on a pan so that all you have to do before your guests come over is stick it in that oven. Cooks up quickly. Depends on how crispy you want it. You're gonna sense that it's cooking up, so keep an eye on it. And I always like to cook it at a 425 degree oven because it sizzles out that grease, softens up that meat, and makes the edges nice and crunchy. I like to take my pita. If you can't find mini pita, just cut yours down. And this is how we build it. This is how we do it. We get our gyro, and I would say more than one piece. I like a crispy piece, and I like I'm going to use my fingers on this one, maybe a not so crispy piece, because sometimes the meatier pieces are yummy too, and that's great late night treat. A tzatziki. Let me bring it forward. Tzatziki. Cucumber-based yogurt, scallion, a little garlic. It is everybody's dream with your gyros. It's creamy, decadent. Some fresh onion because the party's over for most people, and we can go with that onion. No, honestly, try and use a sweet onion if you can. Nothing too pungent because it will stay with you till morning. And, all right, here we go. Freshness comes in with a little fresh sliced tomato. I love it, love it, love it. This is going to fold over. You're going to see it's an extra large little treat there. Now, what do we do for zest and heat? Because nothing in here is spicy. So you can go with a Lebanese pickle, which is really fun. It's a pickled turnip, which is really pickly, zesty, so it's not so spicy. It's more that pungent, acidic flavor that you might want. Or, of course, a pepperoncini, which can get very hot, or cherry peppers in sweet or hot. You decide. Pepperoncinis are very Greek, so that's what I'm going to go with, and I'm going to recommend those for you too. And pick, and of course, lemon goes with this lamb. Beautiful. And for me, it's all about the creamy, tangy combination of flavors that tzatziki sings a different song. But I love the onions too. Tomato for freshness, but the meat, when it's kind of juicy yet also crispy, oh my God, that is a decadent treat. And we're going there. And you're loving it and your palate is being so satisfied, it's like fireworks are going off in your mouth. Beautiful. Okay, in Chicago, we have the Italian beef. Let me show you. Hi, KTO. Welcome to the Carnival Kitchen. One thing I know for sure is Italian beef is a Chicago thing. I grew up with it, but I don't know that you did. And if you didn't, you're in for a treat. Check out this pot of goodness. This is Italian roast beef cooked in a au jus gravy with these spices that I just can't even describe. My recommendation is go buy yourself some. And if you want to do your own beef, fine. If not, they sell that too. So, we've got this on the stove. It's a cauldron of goodness. An awesome roll. Doesn't even have to be the softest, because watch this. We take our meat, we stuff it, because an Italian beef is not for the weak stomach. Then, take your tongs and you do the dip, right? Look at that gravy dip. Then our sauteed peppers are one option for those who are just kind of into the mild version. But let me show you one more. Again, just watch this. We've got our roll. We're stuffing it big, right? And we're going for it. The dip. Into the little boat. And, oh, what's this? This is a Chicago favorite too. Called giardiniera. Italian giardiniera. A mixture of vegetables and peppers. And boy, this can come in mild, but boy can it get spicy. My favorite, the giardiniera. Perfect for anyone. Now this is not anything neat to eat. This is your dive in, hankering for a big meat sandwich with peppers that's kind of soggy bread and kind of not. Oh my God. I don't know if it's just because I grew up with it. There's a special warm place in my heart for that one. And that giardiniera is delicious combination. It covers it oily, but also the sweet caramelized peppers highlight and bring brightness. That is really good. And it's really messy. So be prepared with lots of napkins on that one. All right. Now, I've got the secret to those ooey gooey sandwiches. Check this out. The Reuben. Hi, KTO. Welcome to the Carnival Kitchen. I am going to show you the tricks of the trade on how to make a melted sandwich for late night snack. Let's go with the more complicated Reuben. Okay, what is a Reuben and how do I make that for a late night snack without going crazy, standing over a pan, trying to flip a sandwich, that whole thing. You follow me. All right, we're going to first back it up a little bit and make our special sauce because a Reuben needs a special sauce on the side for after to treat it. Okay, starting with some mayonnaise here. You evaluate how much you need based on how much sauce you need and how much you're making. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to this an equal amount of ketchup. Judge it based on the color of how much ketchup-y flavor you want. But this is the base of your special sauce. We all know and love. Special sauce is usually just mayonnaise and ketchup, and then we're going to kick it up a notch, which we like to do. All people do. Diced dill pickle. Get it right on in there. Really small minced sweet onion, so it's not too strong, but I do like a little onion in there. And then, for a little interesting kick, I'm just going to do a little bit of horseradish, just a pinch. Okay, and stir, 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 stir. Salt and pepper to this, set it aside. This is to be used later. Awesome. Okay, Reuben building time. How do we get that decadent treat going on without standing over the grill? Fry your bread in your butter in advance. Then what we're going to do is we are going to layer cheese, because cheese is always a good thing. I have gone so far, and I don't know that you need to do this, to boil down my own corned beef and then slice them so they're a little chunkier, but they're actually against the grain, so they're going to fall apart in your mouth, and you're going to get that incredible flavor. Sauerkraut next. Sauerkraut adds a tangy twist to this sandwich that can't be beat. And another Swiss cheese. This time, I'm going for the double layer. But I'm a cheesy girl late night. I've already said that. Okay, what do? These can all be done in advance, and we wrap them in our foil like a package to be heated later. Wait till you see how easy. Hi, KTO, Carnival Kitchen. Let's see what's cooking inside our package. Let's reveal together. Check it out. All right, the unwrap. Where's our Reuben? Whoa! Ooey gooey. Look at that, toasted. That is perfect, hot and melty. Take my knife. I'm gonna do it. Ooh, this is gonna ooze out, I'm telling you. Yum. That's a late night snack. And when that Reuben comes out, it's crunchy, crispy, melted, and everything you want. Mmm. Do you hear that bite? And to bring out the really Irish girl in me, if you're really trying to celebrate the late night, pair it with a shot of Guinness. Bring that to your friends. Reuben and a Guinness late night, you're their rock star. They're hugging you, and they're not going to stop telling you that they love you. That's the answer to that one. Or, flip side, for that really comfortable bite that is everybody's go-to comfort food, grilled cheese and tomato soup. Now you choose your own favorite tomato soup, but I have a brand that's on the market that I suggest you go buy because KTO's Food Carnival makes the best roasted tomato soup ever for this one. And I pair that with the grilled cheese. And look at how it's done in advance. Grilled cheese is like a big warm hug. And how do we make that so that we can still enjoy it as our own late night treat and not be dealing with those hot pans, right? Check out brioche, already toasted in butter. So beautifully decadent because that butter is already in there. Lay that, already organize your cheese selection because everybody has their own version of a grilled cheese. And mine definitely includes other cheeses, but American is one of them because it gets gooey. So I'm going to start with a base layer of the wrapped processed cheese we all know and love. Then I'm actually going to go with a real shredded cheddar. And the reason I like to shred my cheddar is because it'll melt more easily and it distributes better on that bread when I melt it in the oven. And I love Swiss cheese, so I'm going to break this piece in half and do it like that. And we're going to take our other toasted piece of bread and fold it up like a package. Another version might include, if you want to go a little bit zesty on this, but I don't say it's stray too far from the norm. A little scallion can go in. You can do a little truffle oil if you want. You can do some hazelnuts or something crumbled in. I'm going to keep mine simple because this is going with the tomato soup. And after they come out, again, it holds, it's crispy, buttery. I would almost say baking it off is better than just doing it in a pan. This is the best trick of the trade. Try that secret at home. I am not kidding. And then you get your soup. And I love things in a shooter because they're fun, they're easy. And if you really want to have fun, you dip, right? Who's kidding who? Oh yeah, together or separately. That's a song made for late night partiers. All right. Now, every once in a while, I'm not going to kid you, after hours, sun goes down, I need some sugar, baby. And what am I going to do for sugar that's late night? Super duper fun. I'm going to start you off with, mini milkshakes. Chocolate or vanilla, here we go. How fun is this? Oh, so kitschy and clever. Make a variety of cookies, and I suggest those chocolate chip cookies get served warm, possibly even with some warm hot chocolate with whipped cream. You're seeing my trend here. I'm liking the dip, the drink, and the food. Brings you a long way. This is so amazing. Okay, we don't want to get too complicated, so we're going to say, yay, raise a glass to the root beer float. Brings you back to being a kid. It's the soda fountain drink. It is the soda jerk. Right there. Pretend like you poured it up and have fun. These are kitschy things. And I'm going to say last but not least, in no way is this the least. This is probably the most decadent. And this is a brownie ice cream sundae with whipped cream, nuts, and a cherry. I kid you not. These are the fudgiest little squares of brownie that you've ever seen when paired with a nice, beautiful, high-quality vanilla bean ice cream and fresh whipped cream. This is the adult version of everything we want in an ice cream sundae. We put that in a martini glass, and we're going nowhere fast. Again, let's go back to our cookie variety. I like to see different varieties. A biscotti is always amazing for the dip if we're going to just keep dipping these things in different things, because we have milkshakes to dip in, we have a soda to dip in, we have hot chocolate. Think about pre-baking a variety of cookies. I love oatmeal raisin. People love cookies. You can always take your ice cream and make an ice cream sandwich, cookie sandwich. There's so much fun stuff to do. Make sure you're free at your party. This is for your late night indulgent. You don't want to ever think about calories, because you know what? If you went out to the bar and you ordered those late night snacks, you wouldn't be thinking about it either. So this is the time to rip off that Band-Aid and say, I'm not going to feel guilty. I'm just going to eat and love it and dive in and indulge. I think I am so excited for this time together. We have had so much fun. I hope to see you on the next episode, because it's going to just keep getting better. This is cool stuff. Thanks for joining me on the Carnival. Can't wait to see you next time.